Hi, it's Santi. I'm a digital artist and I'm here to improve my skills. My main goal today is to redraft my OC with you, but I also want to talk a bit about AI because this topic has started appearing on my channel recently. But let's start from the beginning. She's a character I created a few years ago. This is her first design and we are going to change it a bit. I had so many ideas for her name that I couldn't choose one in the end. So I don't know, maybe the time has finally come to think about it more seriously. I brightened her whole story along with a few other characters, but I don't feel ready to share it with the world. Maybe one day that will change, I don't know. I can't promise anything. For now, let's just draw. If you want to know the vibe of my story, I just can say that I love stories, and my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice. The whole drawing process took me about 10 hours, so it's impossible to show you everything, but I will show you a short version instead. I'm really glad that this time I don't only have a time-lapse but also a screen recording, because this was the first drawing that got AI-related comments under a short I posted a while ago. I usually forget to record my process separately, but somehow this time I managed to do it. Since I draft in Procreate, the time-lapse don't show everything because you can add a private photo that won't be visible in the time-lapse. And yes, apparently some people use that to make it look like they draft something they actually didn't.
Huh?
Isn't that weird? It is. At least for me. These comments made me realize something. Nowadays, we can't always be sure whether what we are seeing is real or AI generated. I immediately remembered a video with a cute cat that I once watched, and how disappointed I was when I found out it was AI. So yeah, it's never nice to receive comments accusing you of using AI, especially when you know how much time and effort you put into your work, but I kind of understand why people are suspicious these days. I know that image generation isn't the only thing AI can do, and I'm not trying to say it's pure evil, but honestly, as an artist, this is the main way I experience it right now. And personally, I'm not comfortable with using AI to generate images. To me, it feels unfair because it's based on the work of artists who put years of effort into learning, sleepless nights, frustration, practice, just to reach a certain level, because they love what they do and want to share that joy with others. But since I can't stop that from existing, I think the least people can do is be honest about using it, so others can decide whether they want to support it or not. I've heard about situations where artists claim they didn't use AI but actually did and try to hide it. I'm a bit naive, so when someone says they don't do it, I just believe them. At the same time, there were many artists who clearly don't support AI-generated images and still get accused of using it. You know, on the one hand, we shouldn't believe everything we see, but on the other, we shouldn't assume the worst either. Finding that balance is honestly really hard sometimes. I've noticed that AI-generated images are popping up more and more in places where they're not allowed. I personally took part in a contest to illustrate a book. It's quite a big contest in my country and it happens every year. I participated twice and it was really fun, but also a lot of work. The rules clearly state that AI was not allowed, and after the results were announced, I waited to see the winning illustrations. Because, it's always interesting to see how different artists interpret the same story. I liked the winning illustrations, but something felt off. Each one had a completely different vibe, even though they were from the same story. Since AI was banned, I didn't even consider that someone may have used it, and I don't want to jump to conclusions, especially since it's a really sensitive topic. But it turned out I wasn't the only one who felt that something was strange. And some people looked deeper into it. I watched a video explaining in detail why those illustrations were likely AI generated, and honestly it kind of made sense. I understood why they felt off. The organizers were asked to look into it, but no action was taken, and it was really disappointing, so I have mixed feelings about it. It makes me less motivated to take part in contests like this. Also, I really hope this will change in the future. But I usually join contests for the experience and to see how other artists interpret the same theme, And that part is still really fun. So I honestly don't know if I will join contests like this again in the future or not. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. I just wanted to share my thoughts about AI, make it clear that I never use AI in my work, and that I believe it should always be openly stated if someone does. I hope I didn't bore you. Let me know what you think about this topic. Even if your opinion is different, that's totally fine. And also, tell me what you think about my new character design. If you'd like to know her story, I don't know, maybe it will give me the courage to share it someday. I have a few ideas for videos that focus more on exercises, but sometimes I also want to post videos like this one, showing how I draft, but I would love to know which ones are you more interested in. I'm looking for inspiration for the future, so your feedback would really mean a lot to me. There's still about a minute left until the end of the recording, so I will let you watch it in peace. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!